healthier. It contains more ingredients that the regular food does not have, and probably where organic food is grown has a lot to do with it.
I believe organic stands for green foods, untampered with foods, things not processed.
Okay. I prefer organic foods. I feel like it treats your body differently. Your body tends to feel differently once you start eating healthier, more organic products versus chemically induced foods.
I think that organic food have other ingredients that regular food does not necessarily have, but I'm not sure if organic food is really organic like they say it is.
I hope they really are organic.
And how do I know if it's really organic? Even if they say it's certified, who's certifying it? How do you know it's certified? And even if some agency is certifying it, what exactly are they certifying? That's not quite clear to me.
I try to eat healthy food because I have to stick to a really strict diet. Especially need low levels of potassium, low phosphorus foods, and low sodium foods, and no wheat.
I barely look at labels, but I have recently started a diet, so I would have to start looking at labels or look out for what I eat. My diet is more vegetables, water, most green foods. I feel I have to take better care of myself, so I am eating more healthier. What brought me to this diet was the fact that my parents tend to be a bit overweight, and I want to take care of myself before I reach a certain age. I would live longer, I hope so. I would not really look at the label because most of the time one eats because they're hungry, so looking on the label for the GMO verification would be hard to do.
Gonna genetically modify food, I think they should tell people. I think that should be definitely listed on the labels.
I try to buy organic food sometimes, but it's a little bit more expensive than regular food.
I believe most of the foods, more green organic foods tend to cost more because of their more nutritious, they tend to be better for a person.
Pay more on some things, but some things I don't. It's relatively cheap. Fresh herbs tend to be a lot cheaper. Sometimes the meat is as well. It depends upon what's available. Sometimes products. It depends if you're looking for something that's on sale or what you're looking for that determines on what you're going to be spending and how bad you want it.
You walk into a supermarket and anything that's labeled organic is like about 3 times the price of anything else. I mean, for instance, like bananas. I think bananas being the kind of product where they have a very thick skin, and a few things I read about it, they'll tell you things like, you don't have to worry about bananas probably being organic. And I definitely don't think that companies like Monsanto, they're just like the prime example, but I don't think the government should have ever allowed anybody to get patents on genetic inventions, which are basically Monsanto is going after all these farmers. Farmers have for hundreds of generations been collecting their own feed after they harvest, and then it turned out that Monsanto's going after them, saying they're violating some kind of patents of theirs. There's about 5 food companies that are controlling all the meat you eat. There's another 4 or 5 companies that are controlling all the agricultural products. I also think, from a scientific point of view, we don't know what the long-term effects of this stuff is going to be. Maybe 20, 30 years down the road, we'll find out that this stuff isn't what we thought it was. Okay?
It's their bodies, so they can eat whatever they want, and if it messes up their body, that they have to deal with it.